What's up YouTube, this is MrKingLiam, and today is finally the day where I'll be opening up a product which I last opened up in 2003. It was pretty much the first Yu-Gi-Oh product I ever opened. It is a starter deck Pegasus. So this deck has always meant a lot to me because it was the first starter deck which I really played with, and of course it has probably been my favourite monster of all time inside Relinquished. So of course, for anyone that's been following the channel for the last month or two, you'd know that this is not only the first Yu-Gi-Oh product I've ever opened, this is actually the last Yu-Gi-Oh product I will open on this channel. So after today, this video will be the last video I ever make on this channel. So yes, I wanted to go out with a fitting product to open, and what better than the product that arguably started it all back in my childhood, a starter deck Pegasus. So also I'm going to try and keep the box, so I'm just going to see if I can just get these off without... I'm going to see if I can get these tags off without damaging the box. Because even though I'll be taking the cards out, I do like the idea of keeping the box... Oh, well, that immediately didn't work. Okay, well the first one didn't work, so let's just... Oh, hang on. The second one's coming off. Second one's coming off a lot smoother than the first. There we go. Part of me can't believe I'm actually opening one of these again. Oh dear. Looks like... Oh dear, looks like the playmat got a bit messed up. What the heck? Okay, I'm not sure what's happened, but somehow the playmat has unfolded itself. I'll probably get that off camera. Oh dear. Right, hang on, I'm going to have to open the base, sadly. Not what I wanted, but... Careful, steady. No, it's not going to come out. I'll leave that. I think I'll have to leave that in there for now. So, yeah, not exactly what I wanted, but luckily I still have the Joey one just in case that one gets damaged. Yeah, not exactly what I wanted for the box. So, as we can see, we have the official rulebook. This one is 4.0, so this one is quite a bit out of date at the time of recording this video. So yeah, they still only had like normal monsters, fusions and stuff like that, and rituals. Hang on, I'm just going to cut the camera actually to try and get that playmat out. So yeah, I got the playmat out. Luckily it's pretty much intact, and luckily I didn't have to take apart the box. Well, mostly, but it's pretty much the way it was, so that's pretty good. So yes, obviously you get the classic field and spell zone, just like the Joey starter deck. Funny enough, actually, I did actually do an opening of the Joey starter deck. I think it was back in 2014. It was actually with the old camera, so it was many years ago. So I opened that one, but of course I never got around to opening up my starter deck, the one that I always treasured and valued. So I'm going to have to be very careful, make sure I'm very careful with this. Still can't believe I'm actually opening one of these. It'll probably be the last time I ever open this as well. So this is actually quite it's a little bit emotional actually this moment. So as we can see, first off we have the OG the first printing relinquished. We also get a Graceful Charity and we get a Griffin Wing. So these were the 3 super rares that you got with a starter deck Pegasus back in the day. Of course, Graceful Charity back then was legal and still pretty good actually. So I'll just take you for the rest of the starter deck. So we've got Man-Eater Bug, Reinforcements, Dream Clown, Jugun Bakudan, Wabaku, Manga Rerun. By the way, of course, if you haven't guessed, this is a pre-shuffled deck. Fissure, Enchanted Javelin, Urubi, Ring of Magnetism, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon as a common. Before this, you had to get it. Oh, sorry, this probably wasn't relinquished first print because I think this was probably its second because Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was a secret rare in Spell Roller. Magic Jammer, Dark Hole, still a good card today. Trap Hole, Muka Muka, Illusionist Faceless Mage. Of course, today, like Relinquished did get some new support in the Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium, I think it was called, back in last year. Toon Summon Skull, I actually did pull that as an ultra rare. Was it last year? It might have been, yeah, in 5 Spell Roller packs. Toon Alligator, Soul Release, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Castle Walls, Hero Shadow Scout, D-Spell, Roblin Goblin, Mask of Darkness, Din Keto the Cure Master, Black Pendant, Rogue Doll, Toon Mermaid, another one of the Toons, Rush Recklessly, Sonic Bird, Monster Reborn, still good to have one of those, Remove Trap, Rerun, Toon World, Giant Soldier of Stone. I don't know why. I still actually don't know to this day why they included this in the starter deck Pegasus, because obviously this is Yu-Gi card. Change of Heart. There's Black Illusion Ritual. Would have been nice to have to admit if this was a super, like to go with Relinquished. Witch of the Black Forest, Red Archery Girl, Armed Ninja, Akumador, Yami, Ultimate Offering, Han, and a Mystical Space Typhoon. So, some pretty nostalgic cards right there. Like just mucking around with the Toon cards. I remember just doing that a lot back in the day. And yeah, it was definitely always fun to mess around with this deck. And that partly explains today why I still love Toons. Mainly because of this starter deck. And also, that also explains why I still think possibly Relinquished is my favourite card to this day. If I'm going to be honest. So, there was a opening of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter deck Pegasus from 2003. What else can I say really? This is easily one of the most nostalgic starter decks out there. And for me, possibly the most nostalgic for me. And I guess on that, note, I would like to say I'd like to thank everyone that's supported the channel over the last how many years? Well, technically I did have about 9 months off, but if you discount that, I've technically been doing this for about 7.5 years. So, well, pretty much 7 years. So I'd like to thank everyone who's ever watched my content over the last 7 years, who's ever liked or subscribed, and I just want to say thank you. You've made this really fun to do, and yeah, you've made this really fun to do, and I think this is a good note to end on. So I guess for one last time, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and check out my other content that I've recorded on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and for the last time, this is MrKingLiam saying, signing out, and thank you.